Fast forward, any come out our channel so AGH politics of it. Podcast host friendly make is making headlines. The Jamra na EDB Akroma Awaha and EDB Niahu Braxi Muse and ADD Kanya, a best structure with my subscribe to the channel, hit notification bell to share. Na afi Akuffo so enter into me in Canadian Niahu Braxi Mu, young political highways in Ijadema Unia Enya Axem Kotoakara, Nina and say, Ken Ofori Atta an extradition process no Unia Akoye Pimaminchia Enya Asem Kotoak. Na yet the lawyer Otwa Ageno Otimi Epim BBC na wadene DPF say the extradition process ni die and you say bia we invade extradition process no ne mbom e kwanya Ghana ban no e de no e fa so no ense na emfata Otimi describe say a political witch hunt. Also red alert kra omu etimi issue ye say enka yemfa no embra eye Ghana hasi franco eno dey the PF say political witch hunt. Let me put it that way. Say no kind because ne dey the PF say papa na yare on tiapo and so enam say mo trimu kubinti mo pese mo tete no if we see bia some you too many ade eno ana papa no agina so akase ni nyina no eye political witch hunt ni mom nyesi bia we invade eye extradition yembongra lawyer na so eye abrawa jimra wa aksia ototo enoma age politics
As for former finance minister Atta says his prosecution in the SML GRA case is politically motivated. His lead counsel, Inayat Kasimi, says investigative authorities, particularly the Office of the Special Prosecutor, were fully aware that the former finance minister was receiving medical treatment abroad and therefore had no basis to issue a red notice against him. Speaking in an interview with the BBC, the lawyer stressed that his client remains ready to cooperate fully with Ghana's legal process.
He's committed to fully complying with the laws of Ghana, and he's fully committed to answering for anything that he did when he was finance minister. There's absolutely no question about that. The question is he being given the rights that he's guaranteed under Ghanaian law? He's not. He's never been.
How so?
Mr. Ofori was receiving a treatment. Mr. Ofori was in the US. They knew all along. There was no purpose for issuing the red notice, but they went ahead and issued it.
For motorists, often resulting in heavy traffic congestion, especially during peak hours. Government says it is intervening to address these challenges. Officials from the Department of Urban Roads outlined the scope of the project.
The Santasi to Ahojo, the government has secured a grant from Japanese International Cooperation Agency, JICA, to dualize it into a 4-lane section. But then it will stop immediately after the Ahojo roundabout. What it means is that when it's completed, the section from Aswa to Ahojo will still be lacking. It is because of this that the government of Ghana, through the Ministry of Roads and Highways, decided to close that bridge, because this is a very pivotal arterial section that, in actual fact, that you should use about 5 minutes to travel. But you and I know, Honorable, that in the current state, sometimes you spend more than half an hour to bridge that gap.
They indicated that ongoing human activities along the stretch could pose a threat to the successful execution of the project. During a visit to the site, the Kumasi mayor engaged traders and other individuals operating along the corridor, urging them to relocate to allow work to begin. He warned that anyone who fails to comply with the directive by the deadline will be forcibly removed.
The contractor, as you can see, has started work. We anticipate that it's going to speed up the process because we've given him a limited time for him to complete the project, and so we do not expect to get impediments in his way. As a result of that, we have come to engage anybody who is doing any activity here. We have pleaded with them. There are some we have asked to leave by 2nd of January. The others who are going to leave by the 4th of January. And the intention is that we don't want the contractor to have any impediments whatsoever so that he can go according to schedule and have the project completed on time.
The mayor also appealed to motorists and residents of the Ashanti region to bear with any inconveniences and support the project's implementation.
My plea to the inhabitants of Kumasi is that we have been calling for this for a very long period of time. Everybody in Kumasi has been complaining. You go to Accra, you see new construction, you see new roads, and Kumasi, which is the second largest city in the country, has been left. Now this government, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's government, has heeded to that call. I want to open up Kumasi. We want to make sure we provide the kinds of road infrastructure that will let Kumasi look like a commercial hub and the second largest city of the country. And so we implore on all citizens to support this project that has started, and let us get it done for Kumasi.
Some business operators have already begun relocating in anticipation of the project.
It is a man so about the Akroma coming, no Hana coming. I will say, and Yamin Kwame, Mr. Winters in tea. Senator Dachin be a matchman bedding home fast when you was same trimming home. Not a buying idea about boy or minor. And again,
time now, I shall know. We are sure saying soon. Cran, a bit of woodman. So there, honorable kind and your future has one say, kind of her. Say you move on, cassette you too. No more seeing clean quetchery.
The project is expected to ease traffic congestion, boost productivity, and enhance economic activities across the Ashanti region.
The dualization of the Ahunjo to Asukwa interchange section of the Southern Bypass is expected to reduce the traffic on this particular stretch. The KMA has started an exercise to ensure all those occupying the right of way of the project move before the project goes into full swing. Hafiz Tijani, Channel 1 News, Kumasi, Ashanti region.
Now, in a bid to boost public confidence and strengthen interagency cooperation in safeguarding regional security, personnel of the various security services have been urged to work together and uphold their uniforms as symbols of peace and protection. The appeal comes on the back of a regional security visibility walk dubbed Exercise Fast Foot, which saw officers from the military, police, fire service, immigration service, prison service and customs service march through the principal streets of Tamale. Our Northern Bureau Chief, Shawana Yusuf, has more.
The Joint Security Services Route March, codenamed Exercise Fast Foot, was undertaken by officers from the various agencies to demonstrate operational readiness and reassure residents of enhanced security, particularly during the festive season. Speaking to personnel after the high-profile visibility walk, the garrison commander of the Air Force Base Tamale, who also serves as the 6th Garrison Commander, Air Commodore Nana Edujemfi, called for unity and stronger collaboration among the security agencies in the northern region.
The uniforms we wear, they are not symbol of fight. They are symbol of unity. We should rather bring ourselves together. In unity lies strength. And if we are united, no external force can break through. You know the challenges we have here in the northern region, or the northern part of the country. We are the people that the civilians look up to. So we should show discipline, show brotherliness, live as one unit.
Air Commodore Nana Edujemfi also cautioned officers to celebrate the festive season responsibly.
Riding without helmet, substance abuse, cabasho, alumno adonko. I'm not doing any PR for any company, but you know that too much of everything is bad. In as much as we're enjoying this bond of brotherliness and friendship, I still spotted somebody who wanted to put his hat in the mouth and misbehave. In the midst of all your commanders, this is the best place you think you could fight. It is not good enough.
Meanwhile, the security agencies have pledged to maintain heightened vigilance throughout the festive period.
As we approach the elite season, I want to assure the people of Tamale, and beyond, that we stand vigilant before, during, and after the festivities. Our combined forces will continue to safeguard lives and property. Our cooperation across the Ghana Armed Forces, Ghana Police Service, Ghana Immigration Service, Ghana Prison Service, Ghana National Fire Service, Customs, and other agencies is a powerful shield against any threat to stability.
Meanwhile, the Inspector General of Police, Christian Tete Yohuno, has directed officers of the Ghana Police Service to uphold the highest standards of integrity and professionalism in the fight against crime and illegal mining, despite the increasing dangers associated with police operations. There is more in this report.
The IGP says although crime fighting has become increasingly risky, with about 20 police officers losing their lives in the line of duty in 2025, personnel must remain disciplined.
This selfless work, this determination, this perseverance is what we are talking about. And that is what we want the other numerous, over 49,000 police personnel who are working on the field to learn from this experience. That hard work pays.
Speaking on behalf of the officers of the Special Anti-Galamsey Task Force who were promoted and decorated, Superintendent of Police Bawa Abdou assured the Inspector General of the unwavering commitment to combating illegal mining and other criminal activities.
There were instances we were confronted with situation. The seizure of excavators. We were confronted with attack. We received gunshots on some of our men. I myself was personally hurt on my lips, and subsequently the situation was under control. We were able to move those excavators. The issue is for Ghanaians to judge. The special operation team, under the leadership of Mr. Dawson and the remaining officers, were so resolute in making sure that we inform the IGP that we are there to make sure that the president mandate given to him to be able to control the Galamsey activities in the area was something that we are going to do, and indeed we did it.
Also speaking on behalf of the Special Investigative Team that probed the 2020 and 2024 election-related violence, Chief Superintendent of Police John Kweku Lodonu said that while some prosecutions have already been secured, the team remains focused on ensuring all election-related offences are fully investigated and dealt with in accordance with the law.
We've been able to traverse the whole country. Some of these incidents happened even before the election, but we were able to bring these cases back to life. We have succeeded in arresting suspects who are currently standing trial. Some are still on bail as we try to gather evidence and get them arraigned before court. And we are grateful. We wish to use this opportunity to assure the IG and the administration that we are not going to end our efforts. We will do more.
The elevation of these officers should be an inspiration for all others within the Ghana Police Service. For Channel 1 News, I am Emmanuel Opon.
Now, lawyers for former Finance Minister Atta says his prosecution in the SML GRA case is politically motivated. His lead counsel, Inayat Kasimi, says investigative authorities, particularly the Office of the Special Prosecutor, were fully aware that the former Finance Minister was receiving medical treatment abroad and therefore had no basis to issue a red notice against him. Speaking in an interview with the BBC, the lawyer stressed that his client remains ready to cooperate fully with Ghana. The government says it has secured $200 million from the World Bank to help end the double-track system in schools. According to the Education Minister, Haruna Idrisu, the funding will mainly be used to expand school infrastructure to reduce overcrowding. The double-track system was introduced as a temporary solution, but reports indicate that it has disrupted academic calendars and placed pressure on teachers and students. The minister assured the public that the government is committed to improving education quality and ensuring all students have equal access to learning in a stable and well-resourced environment.
The government of President Mahama and the Ministry of Education and the assessment body, we would not accept responsibility for those poor performance, but rather it should be a wake-up call on all of us to do an assessment of where we are with the state of our secondary education in Ghana. Quality assurance, quality improvement. Many of the institutions from 2008 till yesterday are still in the same infrastructure since Free Senior High School was launched. Not a dormitory nor a classroom was added to the infrastructure with the exponential increases in their numbers. That naturally will affect the quality delivery of education. Then also note that many of them did not have adequate contact hours with teachers because of almighty double track. They spend less time with teachers, less time in the classroom than they should. We remain very committed, and government has secured $200 million from the World Bank to work to end double track. I should commend the St. Peter's School in Kwao as one of the first schools that have been able to end double track. So I'm going to reward them with infrastructure for going ahead of government with their own intervention to end double track system.
Now, for many Ghanaians, the spirit of Christmas is reflected in the decorations that adorn the environment, especially Christmas trees. The phenomenon has gained visibility over the years as several vantage points in the city have been draped with Christmas decorations. Channel 1 News' Manuel Ayama explores the Christmas tree culture in Ghana, how it is being embraced, and reports on its significance.
We and Semahoro Timicos or Chananoso. Mamma so Jim or Harasanes or Badian. Edia do be Edwin. Only ever sample realm, not Yasuma Consul. Aha, you GH politics of it.